Good morning, dear children. So, today we are going to discuss the last topic about lens. So far, we have learned about mirrors, concave mirror, convex mirror, plane mirror. So, today we are going to discuss a new topic, an interesting topic about lens. Have you ever observed a person wearing spectacles? So your grandparents, your elders, they all are wearing spectacles. So what are those glass of spectacles? Are they mirrors? They are not mirrors. They are made up of lens because they both side you can see transparent. In case of mirror, so one side is shiny, one side is not shiny because one side only we can see the images. So other side is what completely means what painted or coated with silver or any other things. So in case of lens we can see the both side, so that's why it is transparent. So we can say that the spectacles, the glass of spectacle is made up of lens. They are made up of lens. What are lens? So the lens is a transparent optical medium bounded by two surfaces, at least one being spherical. So it is a spherical shape. So they are transparent and optical medium bounded by two surfaces. There should be a two surface. So there are two, at least one should be spherical. So at least one should be spherical. So there are different types of lenses are available in the market or in the we can see in the laboratory. So they are biconvex, biconcave, plano-convex or plano-concave. So in this lesson we are going to study in details about biconvex and biconcave. Here biconvex means both sides are convex lens and both spherical surface is what concave. In biconcave both surfaces are concave and in biconvex both surfaces are convex. Okay, now let's learn about detail about convex lens and concave lens. So here I have drew a ray diagram of concave and convex lens. Now how does the image is formed also I am going to explain now. Here what is a convex lens? So in convex lens, two transparent medium and thicker at the middle than edges. You can see here this is the middle. Okay, so these are the edges. So here thicker at middle than edges. So the middle is thicker and both edges are thin. Okay, so that is written here, thicker at the middle than edges. Okay, in case of concave lens, so concave, so it is the name itself indicate cave. Cave means it is a shape of a cave. So here you can see that thinner at middle than edges. So in the middle the lens is thin and the edges it is thick. So these are the main difference of concave lens and the convex lens. In convex lens, thicker at the middle than edges. In concave lens, thinner at the middle than edge. The middle is thinner, so such that lens is always concave, and in convex, the middle is thicker and the edges are thinner. In case of lens, so one thing I would like to remind you, in case of mirror, so the light traces are fall on the surface, it is reflected back because that is not transparent. In case of lens, the rays are coming from the object and passing through the lens, because both the surface are transparent. That's why the rays are what passes through this lens. Here also. So in case of convex lens, there are so many parallel rays are coming from the object or coming from the source, and it will be passing through the lens, and it is the rays all are what point at or focus at a point. So meet at a point. So this lens, the convex lens, also called converging lens. That's why it is also called converging lens. The parallel rays are passing through the lens and converging at a point. Converging means meeting at a point. That's why the lens is called convex lens or converging lens. In case of concave lens, the rays, all the parallel rays are passing through the lens and it is diverting or scattered. It is scattered and it is diverted. So that's why it is called what? Concave lens is diverging lens, because it is diverging. Okay, so when you extend this line, diverging rays, it will be appears to meet at a point. Appears to meet at a point. Okay, so the both are lens, both the surface are transparent. That's why the rays always passing through this lenses. In case of plane mirror or mirror, so the lens it is always what? Reflecting back. Okay, so when the rays are passing through the lens, it is just bend and it is diverting at a point. Here you can see that the older parallel rays are when it is enter into the lens, and after passing to passing from the lens, it is a little bit bend is there. So you can see here that after bending it will be meeting at a point. So that's why it is called refraction of light. So here refraction take place, here also refraction take place. That's why the rays are what? Not going straight. So it is little bit bend and it is or slightly changes its direction and going through this lens. So all the rays are like that. So it is a converging lens, and a concave lens is a diverging lens. Okay, so convex lens and concave lens are transparent, and as well as there are two surface. That's why they have two focus as well as two center of curvature. Okay, so this is also a part of when you draw, when you complete this lens, you can see that this is a part of sphere and this one a part of sphere. Okay, so that's why you can say that. So if it is so there are two principal focus as well as there are two center of curvature. It is the center of sphere, so that's why we can say that C2, so second, and here this is the center of curvature, that's why we can say C1. Okay, so when you mark principal focus, it will be F1 and it will be F2. Okay, so F1, F2, and sometimes the F1 or F2. F1, F2 means the first focal principal focus of first lens or one surface. The F2 means the principal focus of second surface, second lens. That means second surface. Okay, so that's why there should be two principal focus as well as two center of curvature. And sometimes it will be indicate 2F1. 2F1 means it is actually C1. 2 into F1, that means the principal focus is what? Half of center of curvature. That's why it will be center of curvature of 1. Sometimes it will be 2F2. That means 2 focal principal focus of second surface. That's why it will be C2. Here it will be C2. Okay, so always remember that there should be 2 focus or otherwise principal focus, and there should be 2 center of curvature. So always remember this point also. Next we are going to discuss image formation by convex lens. So here when you place an object, so what is the location of the image, what is the nature of the image, what is the size of the image is written here. Okay, so we are not going to learn about detail of this formation, so you will study in higher class. So now only we will go through this image formation and its location and nature. Okay, when you place the object at infinity in front of the lens, so what will happen? The image will be form at f2. I told you there are two principal focus, one is f1 and f2. So in second surface of the lens there should be a principal focus, that is f2. So the image will be formed in f2 and it will be real and inverted and it will be diminished, a small size. So when you place the object beyond 2f1, that is center of curvature of first surface or first lens. So we can say that first surface or first lens. So that will be center of curvature. 2f means, I told you, always center of curvature. It is a double of principal focus. That's why it is a 2f1. And the image will be formed between 2f1 and f2. It will be same real and inverted image will be formed. It is small size, diminished. So when you place the object at 2f1, the image location also 2f2 and it is real and inverted, the size is almost equal to the object. And when you place the object between 2f1 and f1, so the image will be formed beyond 2f2 and it is real and inverted, it is enlarged. Now the increase the size of the image. And when you place the object at f1, the image will be formed at infinity and it is real inverted and always it is enlarged. It is enlarged. Enlarged means size is increased. It is inverted means what? Upside down or downward. Okay. So real and inverted. So when you place the object between f1, that means for principal focus of first lens and optical center, the image will be formed on the same side and it is virtual and erect. Here image nature is changed, it will be virtual and erect, it is enlarged. Enlarged means it is because it is formed in the same size. So these are the image formation by convex lens. So the image location and size of the image and even image nature of the image. So this you will study in detail in higher section. So now only we have go through overall formation and its location, size and nature of the image. Okay, now let's discuss about image formation by concave lens. Concave lens. In case of concave lens, all the image's size is very small, diminished. It is very small. So when you place the object at infinity or beyond infinity and optical center, the image nature is always virtual and erect. It is very small. So this is the image formation by concave lens. It is the image formation by concave lens. When it is infinity, the image will be formed the f2 and it is virtual erect and highly diminished. There is no change, it is diminished. Here also there is no change, it is image will be virtual and erect and it is highly diminished. The position will be little bit changed. So when it is beyond infinity and optical center, it will be formed, the image will be formed between f1 and optical center. The size of the image is what? Highly diminished, very small, and as well as nature is always virtual and erect. So the image formed by concave lens is always small and virtual and erect. So that is about image formation by concave lens and a convex lens. This is a lesson on light. So I think the lesson would remain incomplete if we do not talk about sunlight. It is the main, which is the main source of the energy, which is the main source of light. Okay, so I would like to ask you a question. What is the color of the sunlight? Do you know what is the color of the sunlight? The color of the light is nothing, it is white. But in fact, the white light is made up of 7 different colors. 7 different colors. The 7 different colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 colors. So in white light, the white light is made up of 7 colors. That is VII. Okay. To know that, so take a prism. Prism, what is a prism? It is a transparent element with a flat triangular surface. That is a triangular shape of a glass piece. This is a three-dimensional shape. So when the light is passing through this prism, so you can see that it is split into 7 colors. So the split into its own constituent colors. That are 7 colors. What are the 7 colors? VII. So the white light passing through the prism, it is split into its own constituent 7 colors. So that is VII. So this phenomena is called what? Dispersion. What is that? The phenomena is called dispersion of light. Okay. So this is about prism. Prism is a triangular or pyramidal shape. It is a transparent element with a flat triangular surface. So when the light is passing through it, it is split into its own constituents colors, that is VII. Okay, the same phenomena you can see in your nature, that is rainbow. How does the rainbow form? In rainy day, after rain, the rain over, so you can see there are so many droplets of water in the atmosphere. So that water droplets is act as a prism. When the sunlight comes from the sun or source of light, that is sun, so that light will be passes through these droplets of water. It is dispersed, or the dispersion take place, and it is split into 7 different constituents colors, that is VII. So like that the rainbow is formed in the atmosphere. You can see after the rain only rainbow, because there should be water droplets. The water droplets is act as a prism in the atmosphere. So due to dispersion of the light, there will be form and rainbow. Okay, so these are the topic I want to explain. So we have discussed a lot of topics in this lesson. It is very important, the topic which we are covered in the lesson about mirror, different type of mirror, formation of image in the plane mirror, a spherical mirror, and about the lens, about concave lens, convex lens, the image formation, at last the prism and dispersion of light, and as well as rainbow. So these are the topic we are discussed in this lesson. It is very important chapter. So all must read thoroughly your textbook and try to understand whatever I have explained now. So hope you understand the topic which we are covered in this lesson. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.